Hi, it's Caroline again, and we're on to step 3 of the 5 steps to Midlife Mastery Guide. And today's step is all around our beliefs. So there's a couple of things that I just wanted to touch on with regard to beliefs. So the first thing is that our beliefs are generally mostly formed before the age of 7. So they're formed through experience of being around our parents, our teachers, our mentors, our siblings, our friends. All the people and experiences around us help to form those beliefs. Now, that doesn't mean that we stop there, but the majority of our core stuff is developed by the age of 7. So that's the first thing. So it is not your fault that you believe that you are one thing or another, or you believe that something is possible or not possible. It's down to our conditioning and then perpetuating that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that beliefs can be changed. They are not fixed. Now, how freeing is that as a notion? That means that those beliefs that are holding us back rather than empowering us can actually be changed and to become something that will enable us to do what we want to do. The number one belief that I find that gets in the way for a lot of women is this belief that I am not enough, this I am not enough language. So this kind of manifests itself as I'm not thin enough, I'm not rich enough, I'm not clever enough, blah, 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 blah. So you can see why this will get in the way, because if you don't believe that you're clever enough to do something, if you don't believe that you're thin enough to do something, what impact is that going to have if you want to stand up there and perhaps educate people and you believe you're not clever enough? What's that going to do? Is that going to enable you, or is that going to get in the way? I'm sure you see what I'm getting at here. So we need to work with this to understand how we can shift our beliefs to actually support us. So when it comes to the belief of I'm not enough, sometimes it's not enough, pun intended, to just change that around to I am enough. And that works for a lot of people, but some people need to take it in stages. So, I am becoming thin enough, I am becoming clever enough, I am becoming rich enough. And that tells the subconscious that there is a process in place, rather than telling it something that it's going to really struggle to believe. The final thought I'm going to leave you with is just to demonstrate how quickly ingrained societal beliefs have changed. So think back to the generation before ours, so that's our mother's generation, where the expectation was that women did not have careers. It was the men that had careers. They might be allowed to do a little light dusting or do a bit of cooking for the local gentry maybe, or maybe work in a bank, but only till they got married or had children, and then their place was in the home. That is very different for our generation, and thank God it's even more different for our daughter's generation, where we now do have the expectation that we can have every bit of the same career path as the men that work alongside us. And that change has happened in our lifetime. So just think what you can do. That's a societal change, which is much, much harder. It's much, much simpler to change things at an individual level, and it's much, much simpler to change them just for ourselves. So work your way through the exercises. Let us know how you're getting on. If you haven't joined the Gen X Mums Project Facebook group yet, then please do that, because it's a great community of people. And I look forward to hearing how you're getting on. Bye for now.